Hey, what's up, party people? So in today's video, I want to show you some stuff that helped me sell a lot of insurance from home. That way you can go do the same thing and fire your 9-to-5 boss. Whatever you want to do. This is an awesome industry to be in. It's a $1 trillion industry and anybody can make money in it as long as you just focus on the shit that matters and put in the activity really. And what I mean by activity is just focusing on the money-making activities that are actually going to drive profit and revenue for your business. Really all you need as far as equipment is concerned is that cell phone that you got that you can't take your hands and fingers off of, these beautiful gadgets right here, and really just a belief in yourself. Even though you don't even have to have that, you can outwork your self-doubt just by talking to a lot of people, and you'll learn what works and what doesn't work. So next thing you're going to need is carrier contracts. That way you can actually write business. Anybody can go to Mutual of Omaha's office, knock on their door, and start off with 100% street comp and start selling policies. So great carrier to write with, take care of 90% of your business. I strongly recommend Foresters, just because 1/3 of the people you sit with are diabetics, and they are my favorite company in the whole world. They do so much for the community. They give like $2,000 grants 3 times a year. I've been blessed enough to go help other people, and I love buying a lot of dog food for the shelters around here. So that's just something that I enjoy doing. But Foresters is an awesome place for your clients, and they have really good benefits. But Kelly, if you're watching this, love you, dude, and love Foresters. So back into the video. The next thing that you're really going to need is just people to talk to. And if you don't have any, you can go cold door knock. You can get a phone book, start calling people, and you can even reach out to the people in your contact list saying, hey, here's what I'm doing now. Do you mind if I look at what you already have? And just start a conversation with them. And my view on selling to warm market, yeah, they are the toughest. If you can sell an insurance policy to your friends, you can sell anybody. Give you every excuse under the book and sun on why they don't need life insurance. I think this product is phenomenal because I believe everybody needs it, but that's just my outlook on it. So you can talk to warm market, you can go talk to family and friends and make sure that they're better off than when you left them. And like I said, my view on it, if anybody's going to sell to your family and friends, it should be you. You should care enough to go protect them and make sure that you're not having to go donate to a GoFundMe when they could just pay $20 for an insurance policy and leave their family better off than they found them. So the next thing you can do is, if you don't want to bother your family and friends and ruin relationships like I've seen a lot of people do because their company makes them do that, is you can go buy leads or you can generate leads yourself. And what I mean by generating leads yourself, there's a couple ways to do that. You can either run Facebook, TikTok ads, Google ads, YouTube ads, anything like that, using a video or a funny picture. Memes work awesome. So you can generate Facebook ads and just tell them, hey, this is for final expense, mortgage protection, advanced markets, whatever you're trying to sell. Really, I would tell you to focus on one channel. So, and then really just one product type, and then speak to one type of person. So here are the people that I'm trying to help. I want to help 50 to 85-year-olds pay for their funerals. Now you have a very clear target on the type of people you want to protect, and you know how to tailor the conversation, and you're going to run into a lot of common objections rather than just saying, I want to sell this, 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 and this. So focus on one thing until you get really good and just become the best at it, or then you can move on to something else if you're like me and need something that's challenging, and once you get really good at something, you have to move to it. So the free way you can do that to generate leads is TikTok videos and short form content. Just making educational based videos around the powers of life insurance and the different uses for it. So examples for that, you can post a 60-second TikTok video showing people how to use IULs to set their kids up for college or buy a car. And those videos tend to do really, really well on TikTok to get people, and typically they are higher paying contents. My eye itches, sorry. But for some reason that content does really well, all the infinite banking stuff, so you guys can just make videos. If you're scared of putting your face on there, get over that shit. You're gonna make a lot of, I'm not gonna promise you're gonna make a lot of money if you don't work the leads or anything like that, but I've personally made a lot of money off social media lead generation, and the only thing that it has cost me is time. So if you got low bank account funds, but you got a lot of time, then you can let your time work for you to bring in customers and people who are really interested in what you have to offer. So that's a way of generating free leads. Next thing you're going to want to do is go learn sales. Alex Hormozi and Bradley have the best sales content out there. And it just teaches you question-based stuff and really just simplistic sales training that you can use to get people to make a decision. Because if you're a new insurance agent, I don't care what your mentor or company tells you, the goal of the sale is not to get them to buy. The goal of the sale is to get them to decide, because if they don't make a decision, you'll never make a sale. So you getting, I need to think about it, does not pay the bills. You getting, I need to talk to my wife about it, does not pay the bills. I have plenty of videos on my channel showing you how to deal with these objections and get people to make decisions like that. So you can go watch those. They're like 8 to 10 minutes long and a great investment for your time. If you do happen to like them, please leave a comment. But next thing you want to do after you kind of get these leads is get them to book calls. So reach out to them, get their information, reach out to them, and really all you need is their health information. So are you on any medication, height and weight, smoker, birthday? And a question I like to ask is, what are you comfortable with investing into this policy each month? Like, what can you afford that if the car breaks down and you got to replace all the 4 tires, what can you keep that you're not going to have to sell just to pay for those tires replacements? So guys, price, that stuff is irrelevant. People spend so much money on shoes, cars, clothes, TVs, and all that stuff they can't afford. They can afford an insurance policy. So really you can ignore their objections whenever they give them to you. Oh, I'm not interested in any of that stuff. Just get them on the phone and help them see why they need it. Just ask them questions about what they want this coverage to do for them and what would happen if they did not have this and they passed away, unfortunately. So that's the only guarantee we really have in life, is that we're all going to die. And so if you can bring that point to their conscious awareness and say, hey, why do you think you need this? Or what interested you about the ad that you responded to? Or why'd you take the time out of your busy schedule to talk with an insurance agent? Oh, well, I just wanted information. Awesome. I'm sure you're not hopping on sales calls all day just to get information. Is there a problem you're trying to solve? So guys, just be direct, be intentional, and have a clear-cut communication, like conversation with these people. And if you break it down to 3rd grade reading level so where they can comprehend it really easily, you're gonna make your job and their lives a 10 times like easier transaction and conversation. So after you get the leads, call them, book an appointment, or you can try to close them right there. I'm a big believer in 2-call closes because it's a lot more relationship building oriented, about knock some shit off. But it's probably time for a little bit bigger office space, but I'm gonna make this work. So, and by the way, guys, thank you so much for 1,000 YouTube subscribers. Like, personally, I think that's fucking awesome. Like, I can't believe I got there. It's awesome. I can't believe I just knew it would take time, but I started this journey a year ago, and thank you guys for being a part of it. Seriously, fucking love you from the bottom of my heart. Even if you're responding like very negative, I understand it's just because it's your model of the world, and I completely respect it. You can say whatever you want. I won't let you post degrading stuff, but seriously, guys, thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers. It means the world to me, knowing that I get to help agents every day for a living, just based on personal experience. So that's really cool for me. But the next thing you're going to need from, like, to sell policies from home is, once you get them on a call, just help them make a decision. So get them to decide and confront the reality that they're going to die and they need to protect their family. Whatever, however you want to phrase that is completely fine to you. I tend to be very direct and to the point with my customers because they respect it and they don't want people who beat around the bush. And why I think that is because I don't want people to beat around the bush for me. Just tell me what it is, how it works, and how much it is, and help me make a decision on why I need it. I love salespeople that can do that, and I have no problem handing them over my card or banking information when it's time for me to get into a new coaching program, whatever, whether that's $15,000 or $50,000. Spend a lot of money on that stuff, but that's just my projection. Perception is projection. So whatever you're thinking, you're going to project it onto the customer. And if you listen close to their objections, I know we're kind of going back and forth here, but I just want to give you a broad 30,000 foot overview on everything you need to sell life insurance from home. So just Listen to their objections, because questions are the answers. And if you listen to understand rather than just listen to respond and spew out shit like a fire hose, they'll feel understood, like, wow, this person understands me and gets me, and he's very reassuring. And that's what 99% of the population want, is just to feel understood, like this guy knows what I'm going through. He's walking a mile in my shoes. So after that, get them to make a sale. And after you make the sale, the job is far from over. You have to make sure that that policy is now in underwriting and is getting approved and issued paid. If you get a decline, call the client, rewrite them with another policy, or talk to the insurance carrier and see if you can get it overturned. 5 times out of 10, the insurance carrier makes mistakes. These are people working behind these companies, so they make mistakes sometimes, or maybe they had a bad day and said decline when it should have been approved. So make sure this policy, once you get it sold, goes all the way through the process, because that's how you get paid and they get protected. So hope that's a very clear-cut video on what you need to sell a lot of life insurance from home, and I hope you found this extremely valuable. If you did, send it to a friend, or I'd love to earn your comment and subscription to the channel. And maybe you can join the Facebook group, whatever. I post stuff like this weekly, all the time, and I really just want to help you make a shit ton of money. That way my free stuff makes you money, and then you want to join my coaching program so I can take you to a 6 to 7 figure income over the next couple years and really build a cool relationship with you, because I want to do life with people who are like-minded and have the same vision as me long term. So hope you let me be a part of your life and you be a part of my journey to help 1,000 insurance agents really get to 6-figure incomes, 7 in the near, because how minimum wage in the world is, 6 figures won't cut it before too long. But hope that was valuable for you guys. You guys keep being awesome. I'll see you in the next video. Until next time, bye.